Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm at Silver Rock Golf Course with Jay Keel. Jay is the inventor of GolfStick Pro, the owner of that company too, but now we're talking, Jay, you said you were going to show me the most boring drill in golf.
This is absolutely the most boring drill in golf. So we were talking about all the stuff that you got going on and how you're trying to eliminate some motion at the top of your backswing. So I said, I've got a drill for you. If you look at all the players that you'll ever see that were really good at golf in these positions, they're all the same. So people have a lot of variety in their golf swings. That is from above belt high, basically, right? So but below belt high, everybody that's good at golf is about the same. So I have a drill for you.
Show me those 3 positions before we get into the drill.
For sure. So this is the drill. So you just need 2. We obviously have 2 GolfStick Pros, and if you want to buy 2 GolfStick Pros, we can tell you how to do that. But if you could just use 2 golf clubs, you can do 2 alignment sticks or whatever. But what you want to get set up to your golf ball, this should be even with your toes. So parallel to your target line, right? Perpendicular to the range. And then we're going to get in these positions, and what we're really going to do is focus on, I'll get the ball out of there so I can actually do it. I want to get here, right? I want to rotate to impact. I haven't changed my hands at all. I'm going to rotate through to that belt high position in the front. So let me do it from this way here, so you can see it a little bit better. So
oh yeah,
this is a little bit easier for you to see. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to rotate. So I'm just allowing my body to rotate into position. I'm using the motion of my body to turn the club into position. And then I'm going to go ahead and go through. So those are the 3 positions that I would really monitor the most in my golf swing.
Yeah.
They're the things I'm most worried about. You know, people used to come to me all the time and they'd have me look at their golf swing and they'd say, okay, how's my golf swing? And I would look at the top of the backswing and I'd say, that's like a 10, that's really good. You have a great top of backswing. They'd look at their follow through and I'd say, oh, that's wonderful. That's like a 7 or an 8 or whatever. But your impact's like a 2. And they say, well, average that out and rate my golf swing. I'd say, you're a 2. Golf ball doesn't care. Right? That's all that matters. So this golf swing, this particular drill is going to make your golf swing better in the areas that matter.
So the most boring drill, but Jay says it's the most important drill. So show us the drill.
So this is the drill. So basically,
so you set up your sticks like this.
Yeah. So you're going to set this up like this. I tee it up at first. I haven't hit a golf ball yet today, so this could get a little dicey. But
that's fine.
But basically, I would set this up. You're going to get your normal golf ball position. I work a lot, and we were just working a lot on making sure that all my angles don't change when I do this drill. So I really want to make sure that I get a good solid grip, my grips.
When you're saying angles, because I don't want people to be confused.
So essentially that in the golf swing, what I'm trying to do right now is if I had a cast on my hands and I wasn't able to add wrist cock, I wasn't able to change this at all. So I'm going to have no change in any of these positions. You see how far the club head moves when I do this?
Yeah, not a lot.
I got a lot of variability though.
Oh yeah,
right,
yeah.
Right? If I do this and turn my body, how much variability?
Oh yeah.
I got
none. Yeah.
Right. Essentially, so if you look at very good players, they don't have to make a lot of adjustments because they're not making a lot of movement with those parts of their body. Right. A lot of the stuff that we see, wrist cock and all that sort of stuff is done later. But it isn't a lot of inefficiency like you're talking about. So when we do this drill, that's what we're focused on, is being really super efficient, right? So we're really not going to do anything with our hands and wrists. We're just going to go get set up. We're going to go ahead. I press just a little bit because that's what I want to feel an impact. I turn up to here. I turn back.
Right.
Okay. It's just that simple of a drill. And then I'm just gradually going to turn more. I'm not feeling very flexible right now, so I'm not turning very much. But gradually, as I get warmed up, I'm going to let the club move back further. I'm never going to get much above parallel to the ground, parallel to my...
but you're saying like the super boring training that would be involved in leveling up me or whatever.
Impact, you want to be the best impact player you can be. Yeah. Waist high to waist high.
So hands waist high or club waist high? Or
club waist high, parallel to the ground.
Wow.
So this is the how to be a better impact show today. We've taken it over. How to be better impact, right?
Yep. Okay. And so we're going just to here
and then through. There you go. Turn through. Don't start the club head down. So what the common flaws you're going to see if you saw people out on the range doing this is they would start to use their hands and wrists to move the golf club.
Yeah, because you feel like, man, that's not very far. If I want to hit it hard, I got to get it going.
Yeah, I gotta accelerate as fast as I can with my hands and wrists.
No,
that's not what you want to do. Okay, so turn back, turn through.
How's that look?
It looks really good.
Okay.
Good sounds.
For forward press.
Good. The
A little
front
over acceleration there, I think.
That's okay. The front is not nearly as important. We want to feel like it goes a little further forward than it does back, because that does indicate that you've accelerated through the hitting area, which is really important.
So here,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
there.
But
Yeah.
you want to stretch for that to get out over that front alignment item.
Yep.
Good.
That's pure.
Pure.
What is the ball flight shape that we would be looking for out of this?
It should feel very punch shotty, right? So it should feel like it comes out low. It should look like it's, if anything, it's going to curve a little bit left, because your club face is probably going to be a little bit closed. But it really should be like a driving type shot. You should really feel like it's going fast for the amount of swing that you put into it.
Gotcha. So we're here. So now I can kind of turn it up a little bit.
Right, absolutely.
But with no more length. So a little stronger.
Yep. Good. That's really good. And that's probably literally 70% of how far you would hit that club normally, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So most of the distance doesn't come from the top of your backswing. It comes from making solid contact and really being efficient at the bottom.
So in our other video that you guys will see on the channel, we were talking about to find your top of the backswing. So you're saying, so the only extra we're going is from here to here.
Right.
That's the only, and then you're saying anything beyond that, then that gets into this slop area.
Yeah, it's getting into a place where you don't really know where the golf club's doing. You kind of lose it for a second. We talked about how in your awareness of the golf club, it just kind of disappears for a second.
Yeah, I always felt like I'm here, I got it. Where is it?
Right.
There it is. And then you try to
yeah. And the other thing about this drill is you can hit a lot of these really quickly. So if you don't have a lot of time to practice, you can get a lot of these in, because we want to get a lot of good repetitions in the minimum amount of time possible, right? This is your minimum daily dose of practice. If you just hit a lot of these, you'll become a better ball striker in every way. You'll be better with every club in your bag. You'll hit more wedges solid. We didn't talk about what club to hit with this. I would never go above like a 7-iron. I wouldn't hit like 4 irons like this or 3 woods like this.
So you'll be searching for loft.
Yeah, because then the tendency is for most people is they don't generate enough speed rotationally, so then they just start to slap it up in the air with their hands, which we don't want to do.
To get it airborne.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's you right there. You've already gotten better. Now, the challenge is can you do that every day for 30 days and never add anything on to that, right?
What do you mean add anything on?
So
don't do anything, like don't do any other kind of practice? Or
no,
what do
you could practice, but when you're doing this drill, just do this drill.
Oh, yeah,
right?
while you're doing that.
Don't put more wrist cock in.
Because after you hit like too good, you're gonna want to take it all the way back.
So you're like, oh, okay, I'm good. I understand it, right?
No, you don't know.
Just keep doing it. You want to get. We need kind of in the area of 5,000 repetitions, I would say, before you start to build the muscle memory you need. Wow.
So good.
You hit it like that on a golf course, you'd be good.
Yeah. One more, Jay.
All right.
I can tell it's good because the two things that I can tell if somebody really hit it good was if you take a divot where you can still see some roots. You don't see all the way to only dirt, and then the launch is low.
Right.
So then put those together, that would be like your spin loft on TrackMan, right?
Yeah, good players have a what I'd say is a flatter, more boring golf ball flight, right? As far as, and boring in a sense of going through the wind, not boring. It's also boring. But when you look at TrackMan data, really what you're looking for is that flatter arc. That's solid contact. Yeah. When you have balls that arc this way, that's not solid contact.
I mean, from a TrackMan club data way, like when Birdie was out here with us, like it would be a shallow delivery that then has a lower dynamic loft. Like this is a 7-iron which has how much loft on it?
Probably. It's been a long time since I looked at the catalog, but in the 30s somewhere.
So if this is 32 degrees of loft, I think. Let's say this has 35 just for argument's sake. Yeah. I know that Jon Rahm is delofting his 7-iron like 15 degrees. Yeah. But he's only hitting down on it like 5.
Yeah. So this does develop that kind of shallow angle of attack with hands forward that we really are looking for from good players.
Really change nothing.
Yeah.
The thing that's helping me too, Jay, and see if I can do it before I tell you. is I have to feel, in order not to go start it there, I have to feel like I'm leaving it there.
Right.
I'm leaving it up a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things that you hit on that is a key to this to me is that I have to start to move my body better to get the club back to the ball, right? Because you're not letting me use my hands to get the club back to the ball.
Right. If there's no hands in this.
So suddenly you started to realize that this is really more of a game of the rotation of your body, and not your hands are just holding the golf club and really making adjustments, kind of trimming the sails. Oh man, that's excellent.
Yeah, that's my best one.
And most people are, and that's probably 80% as far as
Yeah, I was landing in the middle of that green circle,
Yeah.
and now I'm landing it. It's ending at the fringe of it, so that is 8 yards short of what I would normally hit this at.
Right.
And that was like nothing.
And it feels really easy, right? It starts to become one of those things. And the other thing is this is more repeatable.
It's funny, body-wise it feels very easy, but brain-wise it's like giving me a cramp having to do this different thing, you know?
Right. Learning new things is really hard. Like especially, you know, that's what they say. Little kids are so good at learning new things, right? And as we get older, we have to make new brain synapses. It's good for you, but it's hard.
That's why my son was like, I hate golf. I don't want to go play golf. I was like, you don't have a choice. You're golfing. Because you're going to be real disappointed when you're 30 that I didn't take you out and play. Because you're young and you can learn it now.
Easy to learn now.
Yeah, and if you get into it when you're older and you're like, that's what Gary Nicklaus, you know, Jack Nicklaus didn't want his kids like being like golf obsessed people. So they were doing all different kinds of things. But he kind of wished that he had gotten.
Sure.
Now he's senior pro. Okay, so we're going here, really get the body working to
Stay still. Keep your center in the same place.
Okay,
Just
gotcha.
turn around it. That was it.
Yeah, and my distribution left to right was a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. If you're interested in the GolfStick Pro, which we're using in a lot of videos and we only used in kind of a peripheral way here, check it out at bebettergolf.net/pro shop. You'll see the GolfStick Pro for a really great special price for Be Better Golf there. And hit the subscribe button and the little bell on these videos and you'll see when we go live or we do other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.
That's good stuff, man.